Hello, and welcome to the Scoreboard. I'm your host, Brett Ferraro, and we have a great show for you today. The Battle Mountain Huskies hockey team is playing their last game tomorrow. We got to speak with some of their seniors about the season and what they're looking forward to in their future. Also, the Eagle Valley Devils basketball team beat up on Palisade on Tuesday. We spoke to a number of their players after the game to see how they played. Also, the Battle Mountain ski teams are going to the state championships. They had a beautiful rally for them, and we got to observe it, so we'll watch that as well. All this right here on the Scoreboard after these messages. The Battle Mountain hockey team is playing their last game tomorrow. We spoke to a number of their seniors about how they felt about the season and what they're looking forward to for their future. Let's go take a listen to what they have to say.
We are here in the Scoreboard with Vinny of the Battle Mountain Husky hockey team. You're the only player that actually goes to Battle Mountain, correct?
On varsity, yes.
On the varsity team. So you guys had a really good game just a couple days ago against Summit. Why don't you tell us about that?
Well, I wasn't there. I was kind of ineligible, but I heard it was a really good game. It was really physical, and we played really good.
So you guys got a 3-0 shutout. Goalie played real well. Defense played real well. Were there any things that you guys were working on in the practices leading up to those games that you think set the team up for success?
Definitely defense and definitely playing as a team, defending as a team, breaking them down, and then going on in the offensive zone.
So this week, you guys are getting prepared for another big game down in Denver, correct? And then you've got senior night this weekend as well.
Yeah.
So what are you guys working on leading up to these games coming up this weekend?
Definitely scoring. We need to work on scoring and also defense. We need to play as a team more.
What about yourself? Anything that you're really focusing on in your practice?
I'm just worried about having fun, making the puck move really well, and it's my senior year, so I'm just trying to have fun, make the playoffs, maybe win a championship on the way.
Awesome. So, how long have you been playing hockey?
Since I was like 4 years old. Yeah, I just love the sport. It's just been in my family, and I just enjoy playing every day.
Pretty typical for hockey players to start really young. It's not that often that people pick up the sport later. I mean, occasionally adults pick it up when their kids start playing, but you don't really find all that many kids who start playing right in the middle of, their school career. What about for the future? What are you looking forward to in hockey when you leave high school? Hoping to play college?
I'd love to. Yeah, but if I can, I will, definitely. But I'm not really seeing it right now.
Even just maybe playing co-ed, just continuing to just play the sport, even if you're not playing for NCAA team?
Yeah, my dad plays with the beer league team, and he's always like, "Come play with us." I'm like, I'm gonna play that after high school every day, every chance I get.
So you think you'll keep up with your dad's team, or you think you're just gonna bury him?
They're pretty good, so I'll try and keep up. Yeah.
So, what position do you play?
I play a little everything. I can play anything except goalie, but I just play whatever coach puts me at. But I like D.
So prefer defense for the most part?
Yeah.
How's that backward skating?
Pretty good. It's backward skating is really fun actually because it's more of a flow, and pretty good.
That was definitely one of my favorite things, was skating backwards, really getting that flow going. It's one of my favorite things. One of the reasons I like skiing now so much.
Yeah.
Well, Vinny, I'll let you get back to practice. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. All right, well, and good luck in your games coming up this weekend.
Thank you.
We are here on the Scoreboard with Aiden of the Battle Mountain Varsity Husky hockey team. Aiden, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
Doing well. You guys played against Summit this week. Did pretty well, I heard.
Yeah, we did pretty good. We had a 3-0 win, so it's nice walking away with that.
How'd you do?
I didn't score anything, but helped the team out. We didn't get scored against, so it's always great.
You're a defenseman, correct?
I played forward over the weekend. I've moved back to defense since we have a bunch of people hurt. So
makes sense.
Yeah.
What position do you prefer to play?
More left wing than anything, but I'll play anywhere. Coach wants me to play.
Oh, always good to be versatile, right?
Yeah.
So, what about your history with hockey? How long have you been playing the sport?
I've been playing hockey since I was about 5 years old.
Pretty standard. I don't think I've got a different answer yet. I think I usually get 3 to 5. Have you always been kind of more of an offensively oriented player?
I was when I first started, and then I moved to defense for a little bit, and then this year they moved me back up to forward. So I've been liking forward this year, but I could play anywhere.
Well, totally makes sense. So moving forward, coming up to this week, you guys have senior night.
Yeah.
What are you guys looking forward towards with your senior night games?
Hopefully winning them out and seeing a bunch of our fans there and giving them good performance.
Gotcha. What are you guys working on in practice leading up to these games? Any lessons you're taking away from the games against Summit?
Just trying our best to keep everybody in front of us and away from our net, making sure we keep the score pretty close all games this weekend.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What about pressure on the opposing goalie?
We're trying our best to kind of pick corners and stuff. We have a lot of shots this year, but not a lot of goals, so we're trying to focus on putting the puck in the net instead of just hitting the goalie.
Gotcha. So when you're looking at your shot, what are you really thinking about when you're shooting the puck? Are you thinking about where on the net you're aiming for? Or are you just trying to look through the twine behind the goalie? What's your thought process there?
We always kind of scan the net, see where it's open, and we always judge the goalie by how their last game went. We always watch the film, and whatever their weakness is, we try to go for that.
Gotcha. Do you have a favorite place you like to aim for on that net there?
Always top. Always go top, bar down. It's always looking the best.
Why?
It gets the crowd wild up, so it's always fun hearing everybody cheer and being happy when we score a goal.
Gotcha. One of my favorite places to always aim for was kind of right blocker side because it's hard for them to reach right there. Well, Aiden, so what year are you?
I'm a senior this year.
Senior as well? Oh, fantastic. So when you're kind of finishing up your high school hockey career here, what's in the future for you, both with college, after high school, and with hockey?
I'm not going to play hockey anymore. I might play some beer league, but I'm not going to college. I'm going to work down in Texas, so that's
Awesome.
where I'll end up.
What are you going to go do? What are you going to go do down there?
I got a job welding down in Stevensville, so we're going to see how that
fantastic.
goes and see if I get life started.
Was welding something that you picked up in school?
It is. We have an auto shop over at the school, so I've been in the welding base, training, getting all my stuff, so hopefully it goes great.
Well, fantastic. So, favorite kind of welding?
I don't really have a favorite one yet. I haven't really picked. I've tried all of them, but haven't quite made my mind up.
Gotcha. I was always personally a fan of TIG welding.
Yeah.
Well, Aiden, thanks so much for your time. I'll let you get back to practice, and best luck in your games this weekend.
Thank you.
We need to take a short break. Don't forget that tomorrow's going to be the last time you can see some of these great hockey players play for the Battle Mountain Huskies, so go out and support them. Coming up next, the Eagle Valley Devils basketball team, so stay tuned. The Eagle Valley Devils basketball team beat up on Palisade, winning that game 71-56. We spoke to a number of their players after the game to talk about the game and what they're looking forward to in playoffs. Let's take a listen.
All right, we are here in the scoreboard with Gunther, one of the Eagle Valley varsity basketball players. You guys just beat Palisade. How'd that feel?
Felt great. We needed the win.
Yeah. And how do you guys feel like you played? I mean, obviously you guys got a good win, but was that how you guys were expecting to play?
I expected the first half to go a little bit better, but second half we came alive. So
What do you think made that difference?
our energy was a little down, and then we just kept getting offensive boards. So that was what really brought us back.
Was there anything that you guys did during the halftime to when you guys had a chance in the locker room, really kind of reset, come out strong?
Yeah, it's definitely just like a little break, reset your mind, and get more focus coming out of half.
What did the coach give you guys in terms of advice?
Basically, just keep doing what we're doing. A little better defense. We had a lot of mistakes in the first half, but we brought it together and felt good in the second half.
Well, it definitely seemed like you guys were coming out a lot more dominant in the second half. I saw some really, really awesome interceptions, some really awesome steals. Is that something you guys have been working on a lot in practice between the last games and this week?
Just our press. So, I mean, that's kind of what the goal of the press is, just to get steals and turnovers so it can turn into offense.
Oh, fantastic. So moving forward into next week, who you guys play next?
Last games are this week, so Friday we play at Glenwood, and then Saturday I believe we have Conifer.
And then after that, end of the regular season, moving on to playoffs, hopefully.
Moving on to playoffs.
What's your playoff situation looking like so far with just a couple of games left in the season?
We're kind of on the border, so these next 2 games will be pretty critical, but we're looking to get those wins.
Awesome. Well, is there anything that you guys think you're going to be working on, or you specifically are going to be working on between now and your next games to really kind of set the stage for that success?
I'm sure we'll take a look at Glenwood's film and make sure we have everything dialed in to hopefully get the win against them.
Well, awesome. Gunther, I appreciate the time taking to talk to us. I'll let you get home, get some rest up, get ready for the rest of your games this week.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, we are here on the scoreboard with Lobos of the Eagle Valley varsity basketball team. So, how did you play today?
I felt like I played pretty well. I mean, I was creating shots for my teammates. I was playing the best defense I could. Known as the energy player, I was just playing the defense. Yeah.
So tell me a little about the role of the energy player there. What does that mean for those of us who aren't necessarily familiar with that terminology?
It means a lot towards like the team. Like it's kind of, I wouldn't say the heart, like I'm the main man, but just like on the defensive end, I just feel like I have to put pressure out to my teammates to play well as with me defense, because yeah.
Keeping that energy level up, keeping that drive. Is there anything that you're doing at home, anything that you're doing yourself to really kind of help keep that hype, keep that drive moving forward, keep that dedication?
Really, it just comes naturally to me. It's natural.
Well, awesome. So what year are you in school right now?
I'm a senior.
Senior?
Senior.
Awesome. So finishing up with your basketball season this year, what's in the future for you?
I don't plan on playing any basketball in the future, but I do plan on trying to pursue my career as becoming a cop.
Awesome. So looking forward to law enforcement, what's that looking like for you as you leave high school? What's the next step?
The next step is just getting accepted into college, applying, just getting my associates, and then going to police academy. Yeah.
Awesome. Are you hoping to do law enforcement here in Colorado or moving somewhere else?
To begin with, maybe Arizona, and then come down here to Colorado again. Yeah.
Awesome. Why Arizona?
Significant others down there. Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, that's a good reason. Good reason. Hey, better reason than any, right?
Yeah.
So, you guys got a couple games left in the season. What are you thinking of as you're moving into practices, getting ready for those games?
These next 2 games are pretty big, as we're low in the playoff contention, but we are still in it. So I just feel like coming in energized, being the best teammate that I can be, and get our team focused to play Glenwood and Conifer.
Well, awesome. So as you guys are in practice, what's your main focus in practice?
My main focus is just to be a better leader.
Leadership, that's always a good focus. Are you you take those leadership skills outside of the basketball court?
Sometimes I do, yeah. I like to take my leadership outside. Yeah.
Well, awesome. Lobos, thank you so much for your time talking to us. I'll let you get on your way home and get ready for those next games.
Thanks, sir.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, we are here with Hugo of the Eagle Valley varsity basketball team. You guys just beat Palisade, came away with a pretty big win there. So how did you feel like you did?
I think I played pretty bad the first half, but after the timeout and the halftime, I came up and I hit some threes, and yeah, I think I played pretty good the second half.
Especially in the second half, you had some really great energy. What was going through your head in that halftime period? What kind of helped you change gears?
Well, they're not a great team, and we were down 1, so that made me feel like we could do better. So that's it. Yeah.
So as you were preparing for today's game, what was kind of going through your head? What was your main focus as you were preparing for today's game against Palisade?
Well, it was my senior night, so I was a little nervous too. So I wasn't really thinking about Palisade because we knew we were gonna win this game. We're thinking about Glenwood because they beat us by 2 here. We need that game to win conference too. So yeah.
Gotcha. Just so practicing for Glenwood, more or less.
Sure.
What are you worried about as you guys are getting ready to play Glenwood? I mean, beat you guys last time. What do you think is going to make the difference this time around?
I think we're gonna hit more threes because last time we started hitting threes like in the second half. We didn't bring great energy in the second half either. So yeah, just get more defensive rebounds and yeah, hit the threes, hit the shots. Yeah.
So is there anything that you guys are like working on in practices, trying to prepare for those threes, prepare for, you know, Glenwood's offense, anything like that?
Not really. We're just practicing like every day. You know, we always press, so it's always the same defense, same offense. So yeah.
I know in a lot of your games you guys have really shown in your conditioning. Is that something that you guys focus on a lot during your trainings, like making sure that the endurance is there?
Oh yeah, in the preseason it's always running and running, so we can press the whole game, you know. But we're always subbing a lot, you know, every 2 minutes we're subbing, so we don't get that tired, yeah.
So as your season's kind of winding down, what's looking forward for you in the future with basketball?
Well, I'm from Spain, so I'm with Max to Spain this summer. I'm going to college there because it's free, and I want to be air traffic controller, so yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, hard to beat free college, right?
Yeah.
Well, so air traffic control, is that a study path in college, or is that then a career path that you pursue after you finish your education?
It's like a private career, so yeah, it's like you don't have to get to a public college. You just gotta pay for
Gotcha.
for that career. Yeah.
Take the training on after the fact, after you finish school and everything?
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Well, Hugo, I will let you get back to the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of your week, and best of luck in your games against Glenwood.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks for talking to us.
The Husky ski team is poised to take home another state championship this year, but before they took on the challenge of competing against some of the best athletes in the state, the school had a brilliant send-off for them. Let's see how the Battle Mountain Huskies cheer on some of their best athletes.
Now for our state qualifiers. First, we have one wrestler who qualified for state at the regional tournament last weekend, Brady Devlin. As a junior, Brady is a two-time all-conference winner, and he placed second in last week's tough regional tournament in Durango. Yeah, Brady! He will compete at Ball Arena in Denver this weekend. Brady, come on down, come say a few words.
It's been a tough year this year, a lot of hard fights for some seniors. We work hard in and out of practice every single day, and it's an honor to represent Vail at Ball Arena this weekend.
Next, we have our ski team. Tomorrow, the skiers are headed to Copper Mountain for Alpine and Frisco for Nordic.
get it. I'm so proud of our whole team. We got it. We got it, y'all. We got this. Who's next?
We can tie them on.
We got a great team. Let's bring it on.
That's all the time that we have for this episode of the Scoreboard. If you have any story ideas, please email us at scoreboard@tv8vail.com. And as always, if you've missed any of our previous episodes, you can find them all at thescoreboardnation.com. I've been your host, Brett Ferraro, and I can't wait to see you all next time.